Kyle Schwarber sticking around, uh, sticking around Philly for 150 million. Edwin
Yeah.
Diaz gets 69 million to go to a team that just won a back-to-back World Series.
Yeah.
What do you think's the bigger move? Schwarber staying in Philly, Edwin Diaz going to LA.
I mean, I have to go with Schwarber staying in Philly. He had a career year last year, and despite the fact that he's getting up there in age, he's continuing to like put up offense and hit bombs. That's what you want. And look, nothing against Diaz, and I think closers are important, but we're also talking about a team that just won back-to-back World Series. I don't think pitching is their issue necessarily, but now this just makes them even more stacked. So if I'm looking at true value here, it's got to be Schwarber staying with Phil. Is it? Hold on. Can you hear me? I don't know why I can't hear you.
Because I'm muted. Oh
There we
shit.
go. Okay. I thought I was having a
Yeah.
stroke for a second. I was
Sorry.
like,
That was
holy
my
shit.
fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, no. I mean, the Phillies paid 150 million for vibes and dingers, man. Like that, like in that ballpark, you can't let him go. And Diaz, listen, the Mets. I'm not sure what the plan is. Diaz obviously has a better idea than both of us.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between what the Mets reportedly offered and what he's taking from the Dodgers is like $18 million for the length of the contract. So not much, $5 million a year. He just wanted to go to LA, man. I'm not mad at him. The Mets like go to LA and join the Death Star and just close, be the one thing that they need to really shore up what they got going on and be all but assured to at least contend for a World Series or go fight for your life for a wild card spot in Queens. Like, what's the, you know what I mean? So for $5 million, like, I get it, man. Like, I really do. It just sucks because the Mets already lost Brandon Nimmo. Edwin Diaz is leaving, the best
Yeah.
closer in baseball. We didn't have a lot of stuff to really hang our hats on. And then, of course, you get the Pete Alonso news. So when I see what's the bigger move, for me, the bigger move is Diaz to LA because if
From a
Schwarber
team
leave,
worth standpoint,
you said what?
from like a team worth standpoint, you think Diaz is
Yeah,
worth more to the Mets than Schwarber is to the Phillies?
100%.
Yeah.
Because if Schwarber leaves, the Phillies might take a step back and they might miss the playoffs, but that's a team story, right?
Yeah.
Diaz to the Dodgers is a league story. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that, it shortens the game to 8 innings. Basically, he's all but guaranteed to finish the game. Like he doesn't have many games that he blows. So again, that's why he's the best closer in baseball. So the Dodgers are only paying $23 million a year for a guy who pitches what 60 innings. That's I don't know. It's the Dodgers have just fu money, fu money out the wazoo, and it's
I mean, with the amount of deferrals, yeah, I mean, they've got room to play with. I think what amazes me, though, is they're not afraid to continue to build on the good things they have, which is just, it's insane to me that you have the likes of, I'll group Steve Cohen and even Hal Steinbrenner in together because, we have the ability to go up, pay the luxury tax. It's fine,
yeah,
but like build around your guys. And the Dodgers have shown that they've done that year over year. I mean, you guys just signed a $1 billion player. I'll round
yeah,
up last year. You'd think you'd want the best offensive chance or best chance altogether to win a World Series, at least within the next decade. And it amazes me that they couldn't work out a deal. I don't know if Diaz was looking for something else, if there were management issues there. I mean, an 18 million swing. I mean, say what you want. You saying he took less to go out to the Dodgers, right? Or
yeah,
more? Yeah.
less.
So I don't know if he felt that his point in career. He just wants to go to a team that has the better chance in winning and still making a good amount of money. I get that. But I mean, I would think with, you know, obviously on the horizon, the Mets had to know that Pete was probably going to sign somewhere else. You'd think they would try to keep something, if not anything, for them to remain competitive. And I'm not saying that they're going to be an abysmal team. I still think they're going to be good.
Yeah,
But I mean, closer is a pretty important position and pitching, and we all know how much it comes down to pitching, especially late in the season. So, yeah, I would have thought they would have made every best effort. But who knows? Maybe they have like, look, we're not in the front office, are we, Germ? So maybe they have
no.
their eyes on some other individuals. Maybe you're going to get some other news going on that might turn this whole thing around.
I hope so, because
Yeah,
I know this wasn't on the run card, but it's also big Mets news. Pete Alonso leaving New York to go to
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah, yeah. So now you need a first baseman and a closer.
Uh, it's
But you signed Devin Williams. Got to be happy about that, right?
I mean, it would have been really nice if we had Devin Williams and Edwin Diaz, but
Yeah, yeah. Or Devin Williams 2 years ago, as opposed to coming off one of the worst seasons he's had. So
yeah, it was same old Mets. And
yeah,
I saw the same things that a lot of people saw. Cohen's cheap. Stearns is a sleeper agent for the Brewers. How do we lose the face of the franchise to Baltimore? Like it's, listen. I understand the emotional component of all of it, right? I do.
yeah.
You buy the jersey. The guy has a nickname. He's 53 homers as a rookie. Does, you talk yourself into these guys that they're going to retire and get a statue and be with the team for life.
I don't think
But
that's the game anymore.
it's not. And that's the thing. Paying somebody like, what is he going to be, 31 like in a couple years, or what is he like paying him? Yeah, however old he is. I think at the end of the contract he's older, and
He's 31 now.
he's 31 now. You're going to pay him 100.
We just got 5 years, 155, so he'll be 36.
Yeah, you're going to pay him 155 million dollars.
He just turned 31 actually on Sunday.
Yeah, and I understand. If this was done, if this news just came out and I didn't have all day to really think about it, I probably would have been with a lot of the Mets fans, really angry, because and I think I still am. It's hard to let a generational talent walk. But the more I thought about it, I was like, well, did they? Like, when you look at the aging curve for a first baseman who doesn't provide any elite defensive value, it's not, what are we losing? Like, last year he hit 38 homers. Stats were good. It was really good. And here's the thing for Pete Alonso. He went through all this drama a year ago when he was trying to get his contract, and he bet on himself. This is the reward for betting on himself. He played really well pretty much all season. So he deserves his money. But again, if you're the Mets who are trying to rebuild and you tried it one way and it didn't work, like, are you getting David Ortiz or are you getting the Ryan Howard extension, right? Like, the Orioles can do this because their entire infield's on rookie contracts. So they have enough money to overpay for Vides and Dingers, right? The Mets don't have that. Like, they're trying to build this sustainable model, and you can't do that by giving out legacy contracts to guys because, they won the home run derby in 2019. Sorry, like that's, I understand that. Once my anger subsided because we're losing the good players, but we've had these guys for 7, 8, 9 years, and we haven't won enough. We just haven't won, as you like to point out to me all last season, the second highest payroll in baseball, and to fight for a wild card is pathetic. And it is. Yeah. It is. You are absolutely right. I am not going to sit here and fight you on the fact that the Mets have underachieved when you have Steve Cohen and again, David Stearns went from one of the worst farm systems, we're building one of the best, while trying to compete. You still have your two main stars in Lindor and Soto. Now you're going to have money to kind of fill out the rest of the roster. There's really not much to be that upset about when you really sit down and think about it. Once you take the emotion out of it and think, okay, this is where we're at. I understand, we have to stop doing this every time a team doesn't match the highest bidder. Stop saying Steve Cohen's cheap. He's not cheap. He's just listening. Steve Cohen made a bunch of impulsive buys, and now he's just listening to the president of baseball operations. The Mets are pivoting. They realize that buying the 2024 All-Star team in 2026 doesn't work. So you have to trust the Mets here. You can be mad, burn jerseys, you do all the shit. Like, I get it, but you should never pay for past performance. And I think right now is a good reminder of that for Mets. If I'm the Mets or a Mets fan, it's time to look to the future. We tried it. We had a small window and it didn't work. And let's try to do this thing the right way now.
We'll see. It's not. I mean, look, it's so hard. And look, this is coming from a Yankee fan, so part of me is taking joy in the pain. But the momentum swing from signing Soto into last year to now losing your closer and first baseman, especially after I mean, how phenomenal the lineup was last year too. It's just,
Yeah.
you're as Met fans, you're left there with your hands in your pockets, like, well, what the fuck? Like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? And I mean, you hope free agency is good, and Steve Cohen opens up the purse.
Yeah. I literally went from, listen, I don't want to hear about the 19-year-old fucking in Binghamton with the spin rate, high spin rate. I'm angry. Like, no, but I get it, man. I do. I get it. We've tried this thing before, and there was nobody. We weren't going to have the money. Like, we can't just drop money on players that aren't available to us. It is time to do it a little differently. So